everyone, it's Meg and welcome to another reading vlog. For this reading vlog I'm actually going to do something rather different. It is not going to be a weekly one or a self-care one. I'm actually going to be doing it for one specific book, which is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. If you guys didn't know already, this is one of my favourite books of all time. I love it to pieces. I have read it twice already and it is now time for me to do my yearly reread, so I thought I would make a reading vlog out of it. I was originally going to buy the paperback to do this readathon because the paperback recently came out at the end of May, but you know, your girl didn't end up doing that, and now I'm on a book buying ban because I have been buying a few too many books, and I'm also rather poor after paying for servicing my car, so there you go. But I'm really excited to be rereading this. I'm going to try and read as much of it as I can this weekend, maybe even finish it. We will see, but I really just want to savour it because of how much I love it. And also I'm going to annotate it this time because I wasn't really into annotating last year or the year before, so I'm definitely going to annotate it this year, which is so exciting. So yeah, I thought I would film my reading experience with this book for you guys because I thought it'd be fun. And also this is probably going to be a spoilery vlog, so just a note for you guys who haven't read Eliza and the Monsters yet, maybe go and read it first and then come back to this video because I do not want to spoil you, because I will want to discuss things in this book, so there will possibly, maybe, but most likely be spoilers, so unless if you want to be spoiled, please come and watch this video after you have read this book, and obviously I recommend it because it is amazing. So it is actually Friday now and it is about 4:10. I got home from work not so long ago, so I've got some tea and I'm probably just going to start reading this because I really need to chill. I went to London earlier this week and I got no sleep from travelling, so I'm extremely tired. So I just want to drink my tea, chill and start reading my favourite book, and yeah, I'm just really excited to get back into it. I cannot wait. So it is a couple of hours later and I have been doing quite a lot of reading. I am now on page 69, which is amazing because your girl isn't the fastest reader, but I'm making progress, which is really cool. It's taken me a good couple of chapters to get back into the story, but I feel like now that I'm kind of past the first 50 pages, I'm definitely getting into it. I went to the hairdressers with my mum and got my fringe trimmed, which is why I might look a little bit different now. But I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like this isn't much of a book that I'm going to annotate, and I don't know if I have that much spoilery thoughts to talk about, apart from the factor of how much I feel for Eliza in this book, about how she is treated by her other classmates and stuff, because as somebody who was kind of known as a bit of a weirdo and was bullied in school, I do 100% feel for her and how she didn't like school, because I didn't actually realise how much I did dislike school until I left, which was kind of sad to be honest with you, but there you go. So I'm going to try and do some bit more reading. If I could get to 100 pages this evening, that would be amazing, and then if I kind of read about 100 pages or just over the weekend, then I will be able to finish it, but should be really cool. I've only got a couple of things to do tomorrow. It's my mum's birthday this weekend, so I have to go and get her a present, but I'm just not many opinions yet, apart from the fact that I really do feel for Eliza and just stupid juvenile idiots at school, you know? It's just like, why, you know? Why? I'm really excited to get back into this book more, and I will update you guys once I have done some more reading. Everyone, so it is now the next day. It is Saturday, it is the morning, it's like 20 to 11, And I didn't do any more updating yesterday because I didn't. But I have made some progress with my reading since I last updated with you guys. So I reached over page 100 last night, which was amazing. And I'm now on page 116. And I'm definitely making progress. I can't remember the last time or even ever that I managed to read 100 pages in an afternoon. Like, that is not me. I'm just like, who is this girl? But I don't have too much thoughts on it so far. I feel like I'm not enjoying it quite as much as I was previous times I've reread it. I don't know, that might be because I'm kind of want to read it quickly. Like, I want to read it this weekend because I want to read the book for Bookmarked Book Club before the end of the month. So I want to be able to read that as soon as possible. But I don't know. I'm still enjoying it, but maybe not quite as loving it as much as I thought I usually do, and I have in previous times. But maybe I just need to, after this reread, read it maybe every other year or something. But I am still really enjoying it, and I've been tabbing it a couple of times. I feel like it's not much of a book that I can tab, if you see what I mean, or me personally. Like, I was going to annotate it and do like proper annotating, but I'm not in the mood to do proper annotating, even though I really want to, and I don't feel like there's masses to annotate in here that I personally want to. I guess there is a lot of things to discuss about in here, about obviously if you know the story about fandoms and about being an online creator and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if I'm really in the mood, so I'm just going to annotate bits as I go. Like, I've not written in it or anything, I've literally just been colour coordinating it with my tabs. But yeah, I am hoping to get to page 200 today, or at least page 200, which would be fabulous. And I should be able to do that because I don't have much to do today. All I have to do is tidy my room because I went to London earlier this week, so I haven't unpacked yet, so I need to do that. And then I need to go and get my mum a birthday present because it's her birthday tomorrow, so I need to go and get her something. I'll probably do some yoga and tidy my room first before I get back into this, because there is the audiobook for it, but I don't know if I want to listen to the audiobook for it, and also because I want to physically read it and annotate it, or try and annotate it anyway. So that's the plan. But yeah, no more thoughts apart from the fact that I'm not into it. Might be because I'm trying to rush through it a bit more and I don't really want to rush through it, but at the same time I just want to read, so we will see. I've got to remember that I do enjoy this book and I'm going to take my time through it. So yeah, I'm going to go and do my other things and other jobs and chores that I have to do for the day, and then I will update you guys with some thoughts on this book later. So it is quite a lot later on now. It is like 10 to 9 and I have not updated you guys all day because I haven't done that much reading. On brand as usual. I have made a bit of progress. I am now on page 182 and I just come out the bath after reading this, and early today I had a revelation about this book and I forgot to tell you guys about it, so I'm going to tell you now. So you know how there is bits of the comic in this book, of Eliza's comic, and some bits are like actual comic strips and some are just pictures, and then there are some with just drawings and writing, couldn't think of the word and I can't find one now as an example, but like, see how there's a picture there with writing and it has more writing on the back. You know how Wallace is doing a novel translation, reimagining of the book? He's basically transcribing the book, in the comic, into a novel. I don't know whether this is true, but I'm guessing it is, and if anybody else has realised this, I'd like to think they have. But it's a mixture of Eliza's original comic and of Wallace's novel. Like, I know that might sound really silly that I've only just realised this and I'm reading it for the third time, but like, just, I don't know, it was just one of those things where I was kind of like, God, have I been living under a rock whilst reading this? Like, I'm guessing that's what it is. If I am wrong, or please tell me if I'm correct in the comments, but that's what I'm guessing it is, since obviously Eliza does the comic and she said that she doesn't have the ability to turn it into a novel. She doesn't have the skills. So I'm guessing half of this is actually not Wallace's. So thought I'd tell you my little revelation, even though it was probably rather small and it made me feel rather stupid, but there you go, that's my theory at any rate. Hopefully I am right, otherwise that will make me feel like even more dumb than I already do. I've been tabbing the book a little bit more now as well. I've not really been writing in it as much. I don't do like proper annotating, like descriptive stuff in books unless if I usually write that on a separate piece of paper and stick it and put it in the book. But I've been mainly doing pink tabs because I've been finding a lot of quotes that I have really been enjoying. And yeah, I'm about halfway through now. So that's really good. I cannot remember the last time I read a book so fast, but that's awesome. But I'm going to try not push myself too much because I haven't read quite a lot today, also because I feel like I've been forcing myself to read, and obviously I don't want to do that because that just takes the enjoyment out of reading, especially since this is a book that I love so much. So I'm going to just be careful because I feel like if I do this it's going to put me in a book slump, and I really don't want that to happen because I'm finally out of the slump that I had earlier this year. So I don't want it to happen. So I'm just going to take my time with this book, and I may finish it this week by the weekend, end of the weekend. I may not, who knows. But yeah, I am still enjoying it, and it's not quite hitting me yet as much as it has done previously, but I just want to make sure that I fully enjoy this because obviously it is a book that I love so much. So that's what's going to happen. So I don't know how much more reading I'm going to get done this evening. I would like to get to page 200 at any rate. If I could read about 100 pages a day, that'd be awesome. So that is my plan, but I'm probably just going to chill and drink some tea, and I will either read a bit more or watch some videos of some sort, or do some writing because I'm kind of in the mood to write, and I do want to make writing vlogs soon, so hopefully you will see some of those in the future. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to just chill and hopefully I can do a bit more reading, and I feel like I haven't been updating you guys a lot, but you know, this is my first sort of reading vlog dedicated to one book, so it's a learning curve. Hopefully I will be better when I do another one next time, like I do plan on doing another one next time, so you know. So it is now Sunday and I haven't done a massive amount of reading today because we have been sorting the house out because we're having some work done over the summer. We are having a new kitchen put in and I'm so not ready for that because chaos, we're not going to have a kitchen for 3 months. It's going to be fun, yay! But it is 5 o'clock now and I need to just chill. I've been doing a few bits and pieces today, but I just need to chill, and I've been doing a bit of reading and I've come to a bit and I'm just like, right? So it's the part where Eliza is at Wallace's house for the first time and he asked her to be his girlfriend and she says yes. And there's a quote here that I just relate to so much, and it says, "I don't want to be the girl who freezes when confronted with new friends or the outside world or the smallest shred of intimacy. I don't want to be alone in a room all the time. I don't want to feel alone in a room all the time, even when there are other people around." And like, I don't know, that just resonates with me so much. I didn't realise how many amazing quotes there were in this book until I've decided to annotate it this time. But yeah, I just love that, and I feel like I can relate to Eliza a lot in her mental health and also kind of just being a bit of a loner at school, as that is something that was very much me, like at school, just like yay. But yeah, that was just so nice, and I have definitely underlined it and tabbed it and put hearts around it because, you know, it's just really nice. So I'm on page 209 now and I'm over halfway through. I'm just over halfway through, so I'm going to do a bit more reading now, and then I'm going to hopefully edit a video this week because I haven't managed to get a video up this week because I wasn't happy with one of them, so I don't think I'm going to post it, so I'm going to have to refilm it, which is not the best, but oh well, so, you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to do a bit more reading now and just carry on because I'm just really enjoying my time. It is Monday morning and oh my god! I've just got to the part where Eliza has been exposed as Lady Constellation, and it's that first chapter, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm feeling something now. Oh my god, I can't even, you know? Like when Eliza's going through her panic attack and I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can just like relate to that, and I'm just like, I can feel her, I can feel for her. And it's just that thing of just like, I've got a rush of adrenaline now. Oh, and I've only got, I didn't realise that it was actually quite this far. I've got about 100 pages, a bit less than 100 pages. And I didn't realise it was quite that little of the loss of the book, but, you know, but like, yeah. Shit's just gone down. And I just can't, like, oh my god. I don't remember feeling quite this intense last time I read it. I probably did, because, you know, this last bit of the book is all fun and games until you get to the last 100 pages that you're just like, just what? Now this is the part where I really want to read on, but I can't because life awaits. So, oh my god, I'm feeling all the feels right now. I'm feeling everything for Eliza, and it's just like, as soon as I get another free chance, I am obviously going to try and read as much as possible. It is currently 20 to 7. I have been at home for work for a couple of hours now, and even though I should be doing other work, I cannot stop reading. I'm currently on page 332. I really don't have that many pages left, and obviously I'm at the really intense part where after Eliza has been exposed as Lady Constellation, and oh my god, it's just like bringing me back all the feels. I can't remember the last time I was so... If I was this invested in it last time, I'd like to think I was. But obviously that's been like over a year since I last read it, so I'm not sure. But it's just, I forgot how intense it is, and I'm just like feeling for Eliza. It's like that thing where I literally cannot stop reading. Like, I can't, I have to tear myself away from this book. And knowing me, I might end up finishing it tonight. I probably will. So, yeah. I'm at the chapter now where Eliza is going to her therapy session, so I can't 100% remember how that goes, but we are going to go, and I have been tabbing more. Just so you'll realise, I started, obviously, there's quite a lot of pink at the start of this book, and now I'm going on to blue because, you know, emotional, intense, wrecking me. As usual, this book always does it. What is new? So, it is currently 8:15 and I have finished my reread of Eliza and Her Monsters. I don't even know where to start with this, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed my reread. It was a journey. It's one of the quickest times I've ever read a book. I started reading it on Friday and it is now Monday, which is pretty fast for me. Like, reading a book in like 4 days is really pretty damn fast, so I'm really proud of myself for that. I feel like I kind of was forcing myself to read it and read too much, to read a lot at first, which isn't good for me because that's how I don't enjoy a book as much. It also puts me in a reading slump, so I made sure I just kind of took my time and enjoyed it because obviously this is one of my favourite books, and I did get more into it. And then obviously once the second half of the book hit me, I was just like, oh my god, like it had me all the feels, and I just really enjoyed it, to be honest with you, and I ended up tabbing it a lot more than I thought I was going to. There are a lot of pink and a lot of blue tabs, which means there are a lot of quotes that I love and a lot of very sad parts, but I love every single bit of it. I feel like now that this is the third time that I've read this book, it's really allowed me to kind of analyse it a bit more as I've grown as a reader, and you can really see kind of what it is like to be an online creator and to kind of have the perspective from the creator and not from the fans, and how much pressure it's under and what they go through, and especially if you are an anonymous and well-known creator, then obviously it deals with that as well, and about like all the pressures and challenges that come with it. And also I love the mental health representation in here, as always. That is one of the main reasons why I love this book. And I love Eliza as well. I relate to her in so many ways, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. It was really interesting to go back through it and especially annotate it, because it allows me to analyse it a lot more. And this will always be one of my favourite books. I don't feel like I enjoyed my reread quite as much as I have done in the past, but I still really enjoyed it, and obviously I am going to give it 5 stars. So that is it for my Eliza and Her Monsters reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It is a little something different. I don't know how good this vlog is going to be, because I don't feel like I'm always very good at giving my opinion on things, so especially when it comes to books. And it also depends on the book and how much there is to discuss about it and all that sort of thing, but I really enjoyed my reread nonetheless, and I hope you guys enjoy this different style of reading vlog where I specialise in one specific book. Mouthful. I would like to do vlogs like this in the future. There is another book that I would like to reread probably towards the end of the year. I would love to do one for Eleanor Oliphant, because I really want to reread that book like towards the end of the year and annotate it and stuff, because it's a book that I feel like that you can discuss a lot. There is a lot of discussion around it, which I think is great for a vlog. And I would also love to do one for a book that I haven't read as well, because obviously it's something that I haven't read, a new book. So obviously I don't have any previous thoughts or experiences with it, so I can share all my new thoughts with you guys on camera. But nonetheless, I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I really enjoyed doing it and being able to read this wonderful book again. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you will be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave the links to my social media along with my Goodreads and my blog in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!